Hi, I'm Sam Schneider. I'm an account director here at A&A Merchandising. This is the training video for the reMarkable Endcap display installation at Staples. The first thing you're going to want to do is come to the store and find the old reMarkable display that was set up. It's going to be on the in-view security system. You're going to remove it from the security system, but you're going to keep the display and the marker. You're going to need these to install on the new display.
After you've signed in at the front desk and informed the manager of your intentions, there should be 4 packages waiting for you. You will notice the stickers on these packages to say 1 of 3, 2 of 3, and 3 of 3. However, there is a 4th package that is your actual kit. It will be together with your palleted package. Before starting work, make sure that the aisle is clear where you're going to be setting up. The manager will point out the end cap that you will be setting the display up on. But if the end cap is not clear for you, clear the end cap under the store direction. The store manager will advise where to put the old display. Remember to make a note in your Repsly report when you're finished. First, start by opening the small kit that does not have a number on it. There you will find the C-clamp security cable, Paper Pro marker, Paper Pro tips, Paper Pro move, 6 display cards, 2 cable ties, the USB, 2 stickers saying not store stock, and a double-sided sticky tape. It's best to prepare these in advance before moving on to any next steps. Start by opening package 2 of 3. That will contain the liner that will be the shelf base. Carefully unwrap it and place it on the shelf. Please note that this scratches very easily. In the same box you'll find the base of the display. Do not take it out at this time. Box 1 of 3 will contain the monitor and topper of the display. Please note that this package will be extremely heavy and it's best to leave it on the pallet. There will be some extra bubble wrapped pieces inside of this display. Please set them aside for now. Pull out the display top and check the back to make sure all wires are plugged in correctly, power and the USB. You will want to untie them and weave them through the opening at the bottom of the display. Place the display top on the shelf. The top will hook in at the second top hole. Make sure the power and USB wires are going through the opening at the bottom of the display. The topper should line up with the top of the gondola and be flush. Next, return to the base of the display that we were ignoring. Remove the protective black film on the display and be careful not to rip any graphics. Report any damage you see to the graphics or base in your Repsly app. Using your box cutter, cut the excess tape to the Paper Pro move flush against the display. Pushing it down into the hole will not work as there will not be enough room.
For this, you can use the tool that's provided to unscrew these here. You should only need to take out the center. So it's this tool here. There's the start here. You should be able to loosen it. Once you have it loose, you can flip it. You can spin it like this. That's the easiest way to do it. If you have a better tool, feel free to use that. So just tilt it up, slide it down. There's 2 screws here. They slide into these gaps here. Place this somewhere where it won't get scratched.
Open the center of the display case. Place the display base on the shelf and weave the USB and power cable through the hole in the back of the display case. Once the display is lifted, one rep can start on the display clamp step. The clamps can be found in one of the bubble-wrapped packages that you have set aside from the same box. Plug the TV cord into the power strip in the display base. If you do not have a power strip, request one from the store. Unwind the power cord and put it through the back and push it between the shelf and the end cap back. You may need to tilt the shelf up, and this will take 2 people. Once the power is plugged in, the TV will turn itself on. You may need to flip the switch on the breaker bar. Plug in the C power splitter to the power bar. Once the TV is on, you can plug in the USB into the USB port. The TV will automatically update itself and the retail video will start playing automatically. Once the TV is playing the video, you can hook up and screw the display base to the display top. If the video is not playing or turning on, ensure you have power, ensure the power bar is turned on, and then ensure all plugs, including the plug behind the TV, are plugged in. If for some reason the end cap itself does not have power, contact your account manager immediately. To install the Paper Pro clamps, tear the sticky tape into quarters and place them on each side of the bottom clamp tabs and one on each side of the side clamps.
Available, take the bottom of the larger C clamp and place it into the tab. Right, you'll want to have one in each tab on the bottom. Okay. Once you have the C clamp with the tabs on the bottom, you need to place it on the reMarkable Paper Pro. Slide it into place. Next, you'll take this, the arrow facing up, place it on. Make sure it goes into the correct holes on that side. Twist it so it is as tight as possible. You want this to be as tight as you can. Then you simply put the backing screws on as you did with the move and secure it. After you install the tape onto both the bottom tabs, you can repeat the process and install it onto both of the side tabs. In the end, you should have tape on the 2 bottom tabs and the 2 side tabs, leaving the 2 top tabs empty. Next, you'll want to take the merchandising power cables. You'll want to take them, remove the elastic bands, and attach them to the C charging splitter cable that you installed earlier. So when you have the clamp on but not fully secure, you want to leave these bottom 2 loose. You'll then take the power cord, the merchandising power cord. It's got 2 ends. One is curved and one is normal. You'll take the curved end and you will install it, just plug it into the bottom. You'll have to make sure to take it, securely fasten it all the way. We'll then take the cable, ensure that it's laying flat, correct orientation, slide it under the clamp to come through here. Once this is completed, you can then tighten it. Same process as before. Tighten down till it's snug, and then a quarter turn more. Once you have the power cord through correctly, woven flat along coming to the back, you'll take the security marker and you will push the end through this hole here. The security marker will come through there. You can push it all the way through. Give yourself a bit of room so it doesn't pop out. Once you have that done, you will take this, you will place this screw into this hole, this screw into this hole. The rectangle should fit here. Make sure you weave this in all the way through first. Once you have this set, you can take the thumb screws and install them onto the back onto the screws. The thumb screws go here. And here. Make sure you put the security marker on so that it stays secured. secure it tight. Once you've completed that on the Paper Pro, you do the same process on the Paper Pro Move. Install the curved end into the device, firmly sticking it in. And then weave the cable underneath and through the back. Once it is completed, it should look like this. You can then secure these backers as you have before. Once you've done that, you install it into the other remaining hole the same way you installed the Paper Pro. It's putting the marker security cable through here to screw onto the back with the thumb screws, and making sure that the power cable is woven through the hole to be plugged in after. Something important to note is the new C-clamps have a flaw where they can't be secured correctly. So for these ones, you will simply push it past the reMarkable logo in the same orientation as the other C-clamp, and then you will not secure it with the thumb screw. Once you're completed and everything is secure on the back with both wires weaving through and with the security cables clamped on, you will then need to plug it into these two C-clamps so that they'll charge. Okay? This is best done before you try and place the display in. Once it's all plugged in, all the cables should be charging. You want to confirm that they're charging before you secure everything down. You'll want to screw it in one in from the edge. That is where the tab will be. If you need access to the display, you can remove the screws on the right and remove only the top right panel. This will allow you to place things in the display without having to move the units around themselves. Once they're installed, you should be able to tap on each of the displays with your finger, verify that they're working, and verify that they're charging. Next, you'll want to place the product cards underneath, from left to right. How to do the box. You want to take it, unfold it. On the bottom it has sticky tape. That's to secure it into place. Fold it. Pull the tabs out. To install it on the base, you will want to remove the tape all the way down. Once you have it installed, you'll want to place it on the base there to fill in the space. You'll want to line up the space filler so it's even on both sides. you can use the 2 holes on the shelf as a reference and line it up with the front of the display. This will give you room for the cable to come behind. You can remove the side panel the same way you remove the center. It's installed the same as well. This gives you a place to put the spare marker tips and any tools you want to leave behind. Once you have finished the installation, please perform a full audit, ensuring that all 6 cards are placed below. The space filler box is secure and nice and even and neat. Both tablets are charging and in retail mode, and that everything is secure and working, with both pens or both markers able to interact with the device.
After you've completed the reMarkable display, collect all the cardboard and garbage, and ask the store what they would like you to do with it. Sign out with the manager, and also sign out of the book at the front desk. Thank you for your hard work on this project.